Have you ever wondered how the world got divided amongst nations during the Age of Exploration? Picture this: the 15th century, a time of discovery and intrigue. Nations are racing to claim uncharted territories, sparking a need for order amidst the chaos. Enter the Treaty of Tordesillas, a historic agreement between Portugal and Spain that would influence the global balance of power. So let's dive into the events leading up to this pivotal treaty and see how it shaped the world as we know it. The Age of Exploration was marked by a race between nations to discover and claim new lands. It was a time of intense rivalry, particularly between two major players, Portugal and Spain. These two nations were at the forefront, their ships venturing further and further into the unknown, each striving to outdo the other. As tensions escalated, a higher power stepped in to mediate: Pope Alexander VI, a man imbued with both religious authority and political savvy. He issued the Inter Caetera Bull, a papal decree that was intended to promote peaceful exploration and prevent conflict. This decree drew an imaginary line on the world map, a line that would determine the spheres of influence for these two nations. It was a bold move, a daring solution to a mounting problem. And so with the Pope's involvement, the stage was set for a treaty that would change the course of history. On June 7, 1494, Spain and Portugal signed the Treaty of Tordesillas. Now this wasn't just any old agreement, this treaty bore the weight of the world, literally. It divided newly discovered lands outside Europe between the two nations, essentially drawing a line in the sand, or rather, in the Atlantic Ocean. This line, a meridian, was set 370 leagues west of the Cape Verde Islands. To the west of this line, Spain held sway, while the east fell under Portuguese control. Imagine that. A few words on parchment, and the world was neatly carved up like a Sunday roast. But why does this matter? Well, this division had a huge impact on the global balance of power during the Age of Exploration. Suddenly, Spain and Portugal were not just European powers but global superpowers. They controlled the trade routes, the resources, and the destinies of countless people in the lands they claimed. Of course, this division wasn't without controversy. Other European nations weren't exactly thrilled about being left out of the land grab. And the indigenous populations? They weren't consulted at all. The Treaty of Tordesillas highlighted the power dynamics of the time, with mighty nations making decisions that affected the whole world without considering the voices of all those involved. This treaty, signed in a small town in Spain, had global ramifications that are still felt today. The Treaty of Tordesillas didn't just draw a line on a map, it shaped the future of global politics and exploration. This agreement between Portugal and Spain, sanctioned by the Vatican, left other European powers like England, France, and the Netherlands on the sidelines, stirring a desire for them to seek their own territories overseas. This led to a flurry of exploration and colonization efforts, a race to discover and claim lands unknown. The world as we knew it was expanding, and with it, a new age of cultural exchange, trade, and unfortunately conflict was born. The impact of the treaty on indigenous populations was profound and often devastating. From the Americas to Africa and Asia, communities were uprooted, cultures erased, and countless lives lost. The repercussions of this are still felt today, as we grapple with issues of cultural identity, historical injustices, and the legacy of colonialism. The Treaty of Tordesillas was not just about splitting lands between two sovereign nations. It was a catalyst that spurred the Age of Exploration, forever changing the course of human history. It ignited controversies that have echoed through the centuries, sparking debates about the ethics of colonization, the rights of indigenous people, and the very concept of sovereignty. Thus, the Treaty of Tordesillas remains a pivotal moment in history, a testament to the power and impact of diplomacy and exploration. So, what have we learned about the Treaty of Tordesillas? We've traversed the cause, a dispute over newly discovered lands outside Europe. We've dissected the terms, an invisible line dividing the world between Spain and Portugal, and we've delved into its effects, shaping the global balance of power during the Age of Exploration. The Treaty of Tordesillas, a key moment in the Age of Exploration, serves as a reminder of the far-reaching impacts of diplomacy and discovery.